Hi boys and girls. Today, since we've been talking about the letter B, uppercase and lowercase b, and we learned that B is for bubbles, what we're going to do is Miss Linda is going to show you how you can make your own bubbles at home. And we're going to follow a very simple recipe. We need 2 cups of warm water. We need 1/4 cup of sugar. We need 1/4 cup of Dawn, that's dishwashing soap. And we need 1/2 tablespoon of baking powder. So we need 4 ingredients. And then I have my bowl. And you need a whisk. This is called a whisk, which is used for mixing. And bowl starts with a B too. I have my Dawn. I have my baking powder. I have my sugar is already in my measuring cup. And I have my measuring cup. I'm going to go into my kitchen and get some warm water right now. I'll be right back. Okay, I had to wait for the last minute to get my water because it has to be warm water. So I needed 2 cups. So here's my measuring cup and I filled it up to the line that says 2. So I'm going to pour my warm water into the bowl. The next thing I'm going to add is my 1/4 cup of sugar. So I'm going to sprinkle the sugar in, and then I'm going to use my whisk, and I'm going to mix it until the sugar dissolves. That means the sugar will disappear. It dissolves into the water. So you see that? You no longer see the sugar in my bowl. It dissolved into the water. Now my next thing I'm going to add is 1/4 cup of Dawn. So I'm going to take my Dawn and I'm going to pour it into my 1/4 cup. Now Dawn comes in different colors. Mine happens to be blue. That's because that blue is Miss Linda's favorite color. But you might have green, you might have white, you might have orange. It comes in all different colors. So you're going to mix that into the bowl and keep mixing it. So mine now looks blue. Okay. Look at that. Wow. Okay. It's making its own little bubbles in there. And now the last ingredient I'm going to add is 1/2 tablespoon of baking powder. So I'm going to take my 1/2 tablespoon and I'm going to add the baking powder. And once again, I'm going to take that and I'm going to mix it in until it dissolves in my water. Wow, that looks pretty cool. Okay, keep stirring with your whisk. Maybe if you have a day over the summer where you're looking for something to do, you can make your own bubbles at home with mom or dad. Miss Linda's just showing you how to do it. Okay, now I'm anxious to see if these really work. So we're going to go out into Miss Linda's backyard and we're going to see if we can give it a try and if the bubbles, if we can make a big bubble. So let's go outside and try. Okay, boys and girls, I'm going to give my bubble mix one last stir, and then I'm going to pour it into my bubble dish. I'm going to see if it works. Let's see. Look at all those bubbles. Wow, this works good. Woo. Look at that, just like we saw it in the video. Look, there's a whole cluster of bubbles, and you can see the iridescent colors in there, pink and green and blue. This is so much fun, and Miss Linda's gonna try and pop them. Here it goes, pop. Try and get it before it lands.